Hello, this is Shannon Hickey reporting from Fort Wainwright, Fairbanks, Alaska for Unit 12, Investigation, Weather Analysis, and Forecasting. I'm located here on the map. On Sunday, March 22nd, 2015, the map is showing patches of fog and cloud with the cold front in my location. And to the north, there is fog and clouds and snow with a warm front. Along the Alaska Peninsula, there is a cold front with rain showers. There is a low pressure in the North Pacific with an occluded front there. On Monday, March 23rd, there's patches of clouds over my location with high pressure of 1019 millibars. To the north, there is fog with a high pressure of 1025 millibars. Along the Alaska Peninsula, there is rain, snow, and fog with low pressures of 982 millibars. There's rain showers in the North Pacific and southeast Alaska. On Tuesday, the sky is clear over my location. There's fog and clouds over northern Alaska and western Alaska along the coastline. Along the Alaska Peninsula, there are patches of clouds with snow showers to the west and rain to the east. There's an occluded front in the North Pacific area pushing into southern Alaska with rain along here. There's high pressures to the east of Alaska at 1020 millibars. The forecast for Wednesday, March 25th shows the sky is clear over my location. To the north there's snow showers, but overall there's patches of cloud covering Alaska. And then there's an occluded front here that's going to the North Alaska. There's rain in the North Pacific, rain showers with a low pressure of 971 millibars. Along the Alaska Peninsula, there's rain with a mixture of snow in the bay there. Forecast for Thursday, March 26th shows the sky is clear over my location with no precipitation. The north coast of Alaska is showing fog with clouds. Along the Alaska Peninsula, there's low pressures of 984 millibars with snow showers here. There's an occluded front pushing wet weather from southern Alaska. The North Pacific appears to have rain showers. In southeastern Alaska, there's an occluded front in part of the area with fog and rain, and also a cold front on the other location of South Alaska with fog and rain. On Thursday, March 26th, the actual weather is showing clouds that are covering all of Alaska. In the north, there's snow showers. There's some snow here along the coast. There's low pressures in the Alaska Peninsula in southern Alaska with 980 and 984 millibars. There's an occluded front with rain all along the area. The North Pacific region shows areas that are actually clear with the weather moving north into the continental land. There's a cold front here with rain and warm here in a trough. For Friday, March 27th, the weather is still very cloudy all across Alaska with little patches of clear sky. There's fog to the north with a trough that follows into low pressures here into the Alaska Peninsula. There's some rain along the coastline here and high pressures in the southeastern Alaska area. There's an occluded front here with a low pressure of 972 millibars. Forecast is showing low pressure here of 977 millibars with an occluded front pushing into southern Alaska and southeastern Alaska. It's showing that the sky is going to be clear with no precipitation over the interior and to the far north Alaska, but then there's some snow here with a trough, and there's snow and rain showers along the west area of Alaska. The Alaska Peninsula shows rain showers and rain and snow showers here at the end. There's an occluded front and a warm front there. Sunday's forecast is showing the persistent low pressures in southern Alaska, along the Alaska Peninsula, and it's showing there's some cloud coverage of Alaska, but with clear areas. There's still snow to the north, snow and rain showers in the middle of Alaska, and rain showers, rain all along the southeastern Alaska, Alaska Peninsula, and in the North Pacific region. On Sunday, the actual weather is showing there's patches of clear skies throughout Alaska. It looks like there's some cloudiness and cold cloud over my location. There's fog and snow to the north, or in the north of Alaska. There's snow and rain showers along the Alaska Peninsula with cold clouds and low pressure that's been persistent throughout the week in the southern region. The North Pacific area is pretty clear with a little bit of cloudiness there. There's fog and rain in the northern part of southeastern Alaska, and there's cloudiness there. Screencast question was, what method of forecasting was most accurate? I found that overall the persistence forecast was the most accurate with low pressures in southern Alaska, but in my climate region, both persistence and climatology were both equally inaccurate. Did the National Weather Service forecast show skill? I say yes to that, because overall the forecasts were accurate, and they were most accurate in Dillingham, Kenai, Fairbanks, Northway, and Dead Horse. This may be more accurate in some geographic regions than others because the availability of weather equipment, observation time, and observation time. If a region has good weather reading equipment and has more time to observe the weather than another region, they can give a more accurate forecast. This question is, can you give any reasons for why forecasts may be more accurate when high pressure rather than low pressure is present? And I say that forecasts may be more accurate when high pressure rather than low pressure is present because low pressure systems are associated with storms and high pressure systems typically have gentler weather. Next part of the questions states, focusing on the southwestern stations of Bethel, Dillingham, and Kenai, discuss how the passage of cyclones through the region influence the temperature observations at these stations. So, with the low pressures that remained consistent through the week, the temperatures of Bethel remained in the 20s to 30 range, Dillingham was 30 to 40 range, and Kenai was 30 to 40 range in temperature also. For the mean temperature, Bethel was 20, Dillingham was 26, and Kenai was 29, which is all in the 20s. The next part says, briefly discuss how the weather at Kenai might have been different on Sunday, the 30th, if the low pressure system had followed your student trend forecast rather than the actual path. My student forecast was wrong. I stated that the stationary front with warmer temperatures in Bethel than in Dillingham would be, and then based on the weather maps and temperature data in Bethel, Dillingham, and Kenai, on cloudy days, I would expect it to be colder, and on cloudy nights to be warmer. Temperatures did rise in both Bethel and Dillingham. The temperatures were not warmer in Bethel than Dillingham. The next question states, on Thursday, the 26th, record high temperatures were recorded in Fairbanks and near record high temperatures were recorded across the interior. Briefly describe or discuss how the cloudiness and wind conditions contribute to high temperatures across the state. So the low pressures and the troughs across the state allowed the wind conditions and the temperatures to change, and the temperatures were higher, and the cloudiness was present there in the interior as well to help keep the high temperatures intact. The winds that were moving helped move out the cold areas and were replaced with the warmer weather coming in. It next states to briefly discuss what meteorological conditions contributed to the fact that the forecast on Tuesday did a better job of predicting the high temperatures on Thursday than the forecast on Saturday. The closer the forecast is to the date or day observing for would make a more accurate forecast versus a forecast that is made further out. The development and impact of the cyclones in the North Pacific on the interior would allow the front to push more wet and low pressure weather into the interior, and that would contribute to the high temperatures on Thursday. Thank you.